last night?
I got in 2 days ago, midday or like 10 o'clock at night, like 2 days ago.
Did you get any time to see the city?
No, that's not what I'm.
No.
No, I'm not here for. I mean, I've been to probably five cities now,
Yeah.
and I'm not here. I'm not there to see the city. I just want to get in my hotel, just kick up, relax, study some film, and get ready for another workout.
How have the workouts been going?
They've been phenomenal. I think it's just been a cool experience. You got to kind of soak it all up and be appreciative of the moment because we won't get these moments back as young men. And I'm very fortunate to be in a situation.
For you and all these workouts, what's the biggest thing that you want teams to know about who you are?
That what you see is what you get. On the court, basketball-wise, my three-point percentage was much better this year. That's what you're still going to get. I'm very confident in my stroke. I'm very confident in my defensibility. I'm very confident that I'm a great teammate. What you see is what you get. The scouts and everyone has done a great job of scouting you all season. So you don't want to come out here and try to reinvent the wheel. You don't want to come out here and try to do something that you're not capable of doing. You want to compete and you want to win in the drills. I want to win the 3-on-3, 2-on-2, 1-on-1, and I think my team has been doing a great job of that.
How did you fix that shot? It was a big improvement.
It wasn't broken. If I'm being honest, I've always had great confidence in my jump shot ability. At times, maybe I've took ill-advised shots, which has a lot to do. When you're young and you're coming as a freshman, and you're taking ill-advised shots, and you have great shooters in front of you, Joe Harris, and he speaks for himself. You see where he's about to play, but you got to get that confidence under you. You got to get that. You got to be seasoned. And I think I used college for what college was great for, and that's developing me to the best that I could be. And now I just want to try to use the NBA to try to become the best professional athlete I can be as well.
After your workout in Boston, Danny Asian called that workout a bloodbath. It was very physical. How would you label today's workout here in Toronto?
Competitive. We had Hollis Jefferson, Jaren Grant, and I were the three guards that were really competing, and we wanted to win every time. It may not have been as physical, but it was a bunch of guards that can really get after it. Hollis Jefferson, of course, with his defense ability, and Jaren and I and our ability to score and defend. I think it was a phenomenal workout.
After your practice there, Casey was talking to you about some defensive footwork. What were you guys chatting about in our practice?
No, that was offensive stuff. We were talking about, he was telling me how my shots improved. He really likes my stroke, and was talking to me about some common folks that we know back at UVA, or because he lives in Seattle and everything, and talking about Gravis, T. Ross, and then he was telling me a little bit about, I was asking him a question about the corner, some moves that I can maybe use when you're stuck in the corner, you can't get the quick shot, and he helped me with a little bit of footwork stuff, but it was he's a great guy.
Even when you're talking about some competition in the workout, you're smiling. Like, what does it feel like to be going through this process right now and know what you're working toward?
If I can be completely honest, it's I know I've used the word a couple times, but it's phenomenal. I really mean it. Like, I mean, you think about it, you're in the top 1% of athletes at this moment right now, and God's blessed me to be in this position to not only be really good on the court, but be a light, be an influence, be positive, be a role model. And it kind of just takes that influence to another level. So I'm very confident in who I am as a person, genuine. And when people see me succeed, kids back home, kids around the world, I just want to be a light to help them, motivate them, and push them to be the next one.
Who is the person you share this with? Like, is there anyone you talk to after your workouts, or who you go to?
I talk to my family and my girlfriend. That's all I got right now. I mean, my coaches back at UVA, we talk just to make sure everything is great, but you don't want to overthink the process. You want to go through and you want to get your work done. It's crazy, but I'm kind of a grown man now. You gotta wake up, you gotta go to work, you gotta spend time doing the right things, taking care of your body. I fell in love with treatment over the last two months. Treatment on my body, Normatec, ice, all the things like that. And it's not because you're injured, it's because your body is your biggest investment. And I want to make sure that my body is at tip-top shape whenever it needs to be.
Is that how you get through the grind of the travel, just eliminating everyone else and just focusing on what you can control?
Absolutely. It's about what you eat. It's about how you lift. It's about how you train. It's about how you think. You can't be up and running around, trying to chase this, You got to be dedicated to the grind. You got to be dedicated. It's just like we're going into an NCAA tournament. You got to be dedicated.
When you had your hand injury, you could have things after season.
My what? I'm sorry?
Hand injury this season. You could have stopped things. Your draft started high. Why was it so important for you to come back and be there for your team and play in a tournament?
That's not who I am.
Yeah.
The NBA is going to be there. If I'm there, I'm there. If I'm not, I'm not. I want to win. I want to win a championship. I wanted to win a championship, and we were fortunate enough to win a regular season championship at UVA. But we were good enough to win a national championship. And I wanted to do everything that I could, even if it only, I think I maybe took 9, 10 shots. It's not about scoring. It's about competing. It's about going out there with a group of guys that you consider your brothers, and you tenacious, man. Just you kind of get me riled out right now because I wish I had a chance to just win that championship, man. Like, you get me riled up.
What's the first memory of basketball? Like, when did you fall in love with the game and with competing?
Man, it goes back a long ways. My dad played basketball. My mom cheerleaded for the sport. They met through basketball. They had my sister. She was the first. She played basketball all the way up to until college. My brother played through college, and then it was me. So I mean, basketball was the conversation in our house. You didn't do your homework, basketball was taken away from you. You didn't eat your vegetables, basketball was taken away from you. And it was my escape. It was when I was sad about something. If something didn't go my way, I don't care if it was nighttime. I still do it to this day. If I'm sad about something, I'm emotional. I'm not too prideful to admit it. If I get sad, I come in the gym and I get shots up. And it's my escape. It takes me to a happy place, and I love every bit of it.